Hi, my name is Patrick Barber, and I have a question for you. I wonder if you've ever given much thought to how big and how consequential a decision it is to decide whether or not to believe in and then follow Jesus. If you've already made that determination for yourself and you've decided that the answer is yes, then it's still an ongoing question we have to answer so often in life. It's not like a once and done kind of scenario. Or if you're a person and you've decided no, then I hope it's not a once and done decision for you either. I hope it's something you continue to think about. And if you've never even thought about it, then I certainly hope you'll come and give me a chance to speak to that issue a little bit this Sunday as I preach at the Storrs Road Church of Christ in Mansfield Center, Connecticut. We worship every Sunday morning. We have Bible class and conversation at 9:30 a.m. and then we have worship time at 10:30 a.m. And I've been preaching this year through the New Testament Gospel of Mark, which tells us the story about the life and the ministry and the purpose of Jesus Christ, who Mark says is the Son of God. And I believe him. I believe him for the evidence he presents there in that book and for a host of other reasons as well. But this Sunday, I'm going to be speaking out of Mark chapter 8. It's just about halfway through that gospel account. And at this point, we come finally to the realization with those first disciples as Jesus finally lets them in more fully about who he is. As Peter, one of the apostles, as Jesus says, who do you all say that I am? Or who do others say that I am? And they list a whole bunch of options. And Jesus says, yeah, but who do you think I am? And Peter gets it right. He says, you're the Christ. You're the Messiah. You're the anointed Savior sent from God. And Jesus says, yes. So let me tell you what that means. And then he goes on to describe some things that are going to happen to him and to them that they don't like, that they don't want any part of, that doesn't fit with their worldview of what a Messiah is supposed to be and do. So they find themselves at a crossroads where they have to make a decision if they're going to go back to the influence of the religious leaders and the political leaders of their day, or if they're really going to pay attention to what they've seen Jesus do and what they've heard him say, and now what they're going to watch him give as an example with his own life. And that's the reason we ought to continue to ask this question. Do we really believe he is who he claims to be? And if so, do we believe it enough to choose the path that takes us through life with him? I hope you'll give that some thought. I hope you'll join us on Sunday morning. We meet at 335 Storrs Road in Mansfield Center, Connecticut. Storrs is S-T-O-R-R-S. We certainly have room for you. I'd love to see you. Again, my name is Pat, if we don't know each other already. I hope you'll introduce yourself if you come in to be part of that time with us. So I hope to see you soon. God bless.